what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. We're going to learn Just Breathe by Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam. One really specific pattern that will help you get the whole song down. I'm going to show it to you. Also, if you haven't yet, I appreciate you subscribing here to the Marty Music YouTube channel and clicking that bell notification. Just really helps my channel out, so I do appreciate that. All right, here we go. So there's a couple rhythm patterns that I really think if you get down, it makes the rest of the song easy. And so let's get right to it. We're going to take a C major chord. And now rhythmically, there's two patterns that are mostly happening in the song. And it's pinch, da 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 da, pinch, da 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 da, pinch, da 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 da. And the pinch means two strings at the same time. Pinch, da 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 da. Pinch, da 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 da, 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 pinch, da 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 da. And then the other rhythm, pinch, da, pinch, da. And it happens, pinch, da, pinch, da. So basically you're dealing with pinch da 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 da, pinch da 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 da, pinch da, pinch da, pinch da 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 da, pinch da 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 da. So if you have that, even as silly as that sounds, that in your mind is going to help you get the pattern down. Pinch da 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 da, pinch. So the first one starts with the pinch on the A and the B string while we're holding a C chord. So the A with the thumb and the B, I'm using my middle finger. Pinch. That's the first part. Then my thumb for this first pattern, you can call it pattern 1. Thumb on the D string after that. Pinch, da. And then index on the G string. So pinch, D, G, pinch, D, G. Then thumb back onto the A string. So pinch, D, G, A. Then with my middle finger, I'm hitting the B string again. Pinch, D, G, A, B. Finally, thumb on the D, index on the G. Da, da. So pinch, da, 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 pinch, da, 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 pinch, da, da, da. If you get that down, where you can start to speed it up, pinch, da, 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 pinch, da, 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 da. So that's rhythm pattern 1, and that's how the song starts. So the second rhythm pattern rhythmically is the exact same as rhythm pattern 1. Pinch, da 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 da, pinch, da 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 da. But what's different is we're going to pinch the A string. You know, we're holding the C chord with the pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E, and we're going to pinch the A, and then my middle finger is going to pinch that high E instead of the B string, the high E. So the A and high E string there. Then, instead of rhythm pattern 1, which goes to the D, I'm going to scoot over a string and do it with my thumb, right thumb on the G string. So I saw some tabs that had that D in there, like pattern 1, but that's not what I'm hearing or what I saw when I looked up live footage. So this is my treatment. Pinch on the A and high E, pinch, G, and then index on the B, and then thumb on the D, and then middle on the high E. So and then GB. So pinch, da, 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 pinch. All right, let's go back to pattern 1. Then you do pattern 2. Then a second time of that, but with the pinky off. So one more time from the top. Next, we're going to go pinch, da, pinch, da. And so the pinch, da, first one is pinching the A and that pinky on the 3rd fret high E. I'm just holding that C chord with that pinky, and so I pinch, then the B string, and I'm using my index. So this is that 3rd rhythm pattern. Pinch, da, pinch, da. So then I'm doing a transition. I'm sliding my pinky up and then grabbing that same C note, but with my index finger now. So and then with my right index, now I'm hitting the open G. So this pinch does the high E to B, and then this one to the open G. So from the top. Pinch, da, pinch, da. And so now we're playing a G chord. And this is another way that I think is the easiest way to play it. And Eddie Vedder is definitely playing 3rd fret on the B up to 5th fret on the B. And so if you put your index finger on that, like we did for that transition, you're just going to grab that 3rd fret B string with your middle finger and then index finger on the 3rd fret low E, and you pinch that. And so we're at rhythm pattern number 1. You don't have to learn anything new. Remember that from that first pattern that I talked about? We're there again. You don't have to do anything new here. Might feel a little weird that it's a different chord and it sounds different, but any muscle memory you've been working on is right there now. So one pattern like that. Remember, pinch, da, 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 da. Then, exact same right hand pattern, but I'm just now hitting that 5th fret B. So, back to the 3rd fret B again. And then pinch, da, and that would be open B with that 3rd fret E, pinch, and then the open G with your right index. So pinch, da, and then back down to 3rd fret, pinch, da. So from the top, you would get this. All right, so that second rhythm pattern that we learned where we pinch the A string and the high E, and then we hop over to the G string, just like we were doing with, well, if we go to an A minor, and we do that second pattern, pinch, da 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 da, pinch, da 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 da. And so, just like that C chord, we're going to do it. So it's just one pattern, and then the second pattern, you add that 3rd fret high E into it. Then back off. Then we go to an F, and I'm playing it like this. You know, index fingers covering 1st fret B and high E, middle finger 2nd, ring finger there. Now we're going to do the pattern, but just like pattern 2, but instead of the pinch being on the A string, the pinch is on the D string. That's where our root is. So, you know, just exactly like the other patterns. Pinch, da 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 da. But it's that D string instead of the A string. And with that one, we're going to add our pinky to the 3rd of the high E. Pinch, da, pinch, da. And so on this first one, he slows down and he pinches that D and high E from that F shape. And then the B string. And then release so you can hear the high E. And you pinch that D with that one. Pinch, da, and it's the G on that second. So, A minor, 2nd rhythm, pinky, F major, pinch da, back to the top. Okay, here we go. Pinch da 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 da, pinch da 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 da, pinch da 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 da, pinch da 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 da, pinch da 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 da, pinch da. All right, so we have, I guess what we would call the chorus, and so you go pinch da on that F chord. G, and I'm playing G, ring, pinky. I'm doing the pattern where we pinch on the low E and high E, and then hopping over to that thumb on the G string. Pinch, G, B, E, high E, G, B. Pinch, da, 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 da. Just like pattern number 2, but with the low E. Notice all the patterns, really, they're just changing the voicing, but the basses with that thumb on the lowest note of the chord. So G for 2 patterns, then D minor, and I'm playing it with index pinkies on that 3rd of the B. I'm playing it with that voicing because we're going to climb down. But this pattern now is just like we did on F. Pinch, da 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 da, pinch, da 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 da. So we have G, D minor, G, D minor, And then the F pattern, so we don't have to change the right hand. And you don't have to add any fingers, just F to A minor. And now we're playing that second pattern like we've done before. Like that. So check it out. So 2 patterns on F, and then 2 patterns on A minor. I had to play it faster to remember that, so. And then now we do a little walk down. D minor, so pinch, da, da. 1 pattern, and we're pinching that D string. It's just like that F chord pattern and D minor pattern. So then ring comes down and you're just going to pinch. And so then I'm just pinching with that 3rd fret A string instead of the open D. So D minor, A string and high E pinch. Middle finger goes to 2nd fret of the A. Ring finger comes off and I pinch that and the high E. So I'm just still holding that piece. All the strings are really loud on this particular part, but I've got walk down, and it's it's like a G7 chord. Because if you move my fingers out of the way, you can see. So let's see, from the chorus. F, A minor, D minor walk down. So that D walk down holds on that final G7 for 2 patterns of that second pattern. And so I like to do this final part because I'm already used to it and it just stays in one spot. I don't have to switch anything with my right hand. And I'm going, so pinching on the E and B and then the G with my index. Then pinky up to that 5th fret, same thing. And then up a half step, back down. So pinched up, pinched up, pinched up, pinched up, on da dum da dum boom. Like that. Let's go from the top. A minor. F, way the song ends, it does the A minor to F and repeats that. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. Thank you again for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Once again, helps me out a lot if you subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification. Also, feel free, while you're here, to request stuff in the comments below. Hope to see you again. Take care.